Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into this video. This one is going to be short, not sweet, and very much to the point. The Devils lost in a shootout to the Boston Bruins in TD Garden by the score of 5-4, and that was atrocious. Just so many aspects of that game was abysmal to watch. Quite honestly, the Bruins were the better team throughout pretty much most of the game, especially the third period and overtime. And I guess if you want to say the shootout too, because they scored on both attempts that they got. But I mean, the Devils really couldn't sustain much pressure. They got a couple of pretty nice goals. I think the PK keep in at the blue line for the Devils' first goal, Miles Wood scored on, and I thought that was a very nice goal, but I kind of thought it was lucky, being that the first couple minutes of the first period, the Bruins were dominating clearly. The Devils had a terrible night on the advanced stats sheet, getting dominated in the Corsi section, whatever you want to call it. Throughout the entire game, the Bruins doubled the Corsi that the Devils had. It looked very apparent in the first and third periods, not really so much in the second. It was kind of more like an even game, but oh my God, you score 4 goals, you're up by 2 in the third period. You have to close out that game. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you're playing. If you're playing the Oilers in the 80s dynasty, I don't care who it is. You got to close that game out. And they did it. And I want to say Mackenzie Blackwood had a few good moments in this game where he's like, damn, he's really keeping us in this game. Big moments, big saves. But there were other times where it's just like, man, bro, he was good, but he just wasn't as good as Sunday. The first goal, you got to have that. It goes off your glove and into the net. Dude, come on now. As a goalie who can't even do anything in high school hockey, I know that can't go in. And then the third goal that he gave up, where it was just literally the juiciest, greasiest rebound, literally served it to, I think it was Pasternak, on a silver platter, and he scored. Like, that just cannot happen. And those were 2 reasons why the Bruins came back. And even if one of those goals didn't go in, maybe the game would have been different. But oh my goodness gracious, just the whole, like, the last half of this game was just grueling to watch, and I wanted to put forks in my eyes. The goal scorers in this game were Wood, McLeod, Travis, and Palmieri, and if I'm going to be honest, those are really the only 4 guys that I kind of noticed. Completely forgot Boquist played in this game. Completely forgot that Janssen played in this game. Bratt fought Marchand. I mean, what the hell was that about? You have to be such a piece of garbage human being to have Jesper Bratt fight you. Oh my God, I hate Brad Marchand so much. I hope somebody knocks him unconscious, put him in a coma, and he can never play hockey again. That's how much I hate him. But 2 players that were kind of like pretty good, Ryan Murray and Sammy Vatanen, just low-key casually had a +3, and Murray even had 2 assists. So you know what? I guess it's not all that bad. He can raise his trade stock a little bit, I guess. But, I mean, who's going to want Ryan Murray? But other than that, no, really, no one looked that noticeable. Just going back to Boquist, he should not be playing right now. He just doesn't belong on the 4th line with Janssen and McLeod. Come on, Lindy. That is some first-grade line maneuvering. You put Boquist on the 4th line. He's dominating in the AHL. Leave him there. Let him develop, because he's clearly not ready, and he's playing with literal nobodies. I mean, McLeod might have potential, but Andreas Janssen is dog water at best, clearly, from what we've seen the last month and a half of the season. He should not be here. Put Maltsev there. I don't really care. Boquist should not be here right now. Oh, and to think we got Tice Thompson in probably like a couple of days. He's going to be taking Boquist's spot, playing with McLeod on the 4th line, maybe killing penalty. Oh, this poor kid. I think the most frustrating part about this loss for me is that, yeah, they were winning 4-2 in the third period. And I mean, I guess it's against the Bruins, and the Bruins are okay. And they got Marchand back and maybe a couple of other guys. But I had a meme cooking up, like when we go to the other team's Twitter and when they tweet out the final score when they lost to us and we post a meme picture or video saying, oh, you lost to like Yegor Sharangovich or something like that. Yeah, I had one cooked up and I'm really sad I can't get to use it. So it feels like March never was going to end, but that was the last game of March. They went 6-8-3, which is, kind of what you would expect for the Devils. They had a really bad start to the beginning of March, going they lost 6 out of 7 out of 8 games, getting 4 points in that span. Not good whatsoever, but then they cleaned it up towards the end, only losing 3 games the rest of like the last 2.5 weeks. Not too shabby, but that slow start in the beginning of the March really killed us. And then we got another long month of games and doesn't get any easier. Yeah, so to finish off the week, the Devils have 2 days off, which is weird. Devils never have 2 days off. Then they're home against Washington, home against Buffalo, and then Buffalo again. But might as well just forfeit the Washington game since we're going to probably just lose to them anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Nothing really else to talk about. I got a couple of videos that I want to put out in the next couple of days while the Devils have off. Probably, maybe even tomorrow or Thursday. Definitely one's going out. I really want to get one out. I got a couple of ideas cooking. So with that said, that will do it for this video. Thank you very much if you decided to stick around the whole time. Not only should you like and subscribe, but you should also comment what you thought of the game, what you thought of this video, and other things you want to see going forward. Don't forget to check out the Twitter page at IceNJD, where I tweet out live reactions to the games and tweet out updates about the team. So with that said, I will see you in the next video. Let's go Devils. I don't really care at this point. Sean out.